Dear students, how are you all? I hope you will fine and I welcome you to the science class for class 6th. And today we are going to start new chapter, that is sorting materials into group. Okay, so without wasting time, let's get started. Yes, so what we are going to learn today is the object around us and the material. Okay, type of materials like naturally occurring material, then man-made material, then important properties of materials like appearance, hardness, then solubility, then floating or sinking, then transparency, then how are material groups. So yes, let's see. Okay, so object around us. So in previous class we learned about cloths. Okay, cloth. Then we also learned about food. Okay, and we learned there are variety of cloths, there are variety of foods. So this variety is not limited up to the cloth and food. This variety is found in almost everything. Okay, just like a chair. So you have so many variety. If you have sofa, you have so many variety of sofa. For watches, so wall clocks, you have so many variety of wall clocks. Okay, so everything have variety. Okay, yes. So yes, so if you visit, if you see around you, if you see around you, you will find so many objects like just a minute. Like if you visit your living room, or if you see your living room, so you will find telephone, fan, chair, table, sofa, carpet, then this lamp, okay, remote, watches, okay, all these things. Then the objects like shampoo, brushes, toothbrushes, then oil, okay, soap, okay, paste, all these things you will get in your bathroom. Then the objects like table, like bag, pen, pencil, lamp, okay, computer, cup, and all these things you will find in your study room. Then in kitchen you will find objects like pan, fruit, vegetables, cereals, okay, then can, okay, then plates, knife, all these things in your kitchen. Okay, so you can see here you are surrounded by so many objects are around you. Okay, isn't they? Yes, so these objects are have a different shape. All these have different shape. Okay, okay, just here, all of them have different shape. Okay, different size, they have different color. Okay, and they are made from different material, like this table is made from wood, this sofa is made from wood. Okay, this fan is made from metal, this knife is made from metal, these are made from plastic. Okay, so you can see here that they have a variety. Okay, yes, then they have different uses. Some of them are being used in kitchen, some of they are being used in your study room. Okay, so all the things. Okay, yes, so we can categorize, we can group them based on their shape. Okay, based on their material, based on their, okay, so based on their shape, based on their material, we can categorize them. Okay, so just like if we want to categorize like round like things, so we can uh, have this wall, then fan, okay, then this, okay, yes, then this tomato, then onion, so many things. Okay, if you have a playing ball, then this. So based upon this shape we can categorize this. Okay, yes, then based upon the material, okay, used materials, so just like materials like fan, then this lamp, then knife, then pan. Okay, and here this lamp. Okay, so we can categorize this all these things together. Then we can categorize like this plates. Okay, then carpet. Okay, so all these things. Okay, are you getting it? That means जो भी ऑब्जेक्ट्स हैं हमारे आसपास उसको हम लोग ग्रुप कर सकते हैं उनके उनके मटेरियल के बेस पे किस चीज़ से वो बने हैं। तो जितने भी प्लास्टिक से बने हैं उनको एक साथ रख सकते हैं, जितने भी मेटल से बने हैं उनको एक साथ रख सकते हैं, जितने भी फाइबर से बने उनको एक साथ रख सकते हैं, जितने भी वुड से बने उनको एक साथ रख सकते हैं। ओके, सो जितने भी ऑब्जेक्ट्स हैं हमारे आसपास उनको हम लोग कैटेगराइज कर सकते हैं, ग्रुप कर सकते हैं। ओके, यस, देन we can categorize them like all fruits together, all clouds together, all metals together, all soap together. Okay, yes, so after seeing all these things what we conclude, इतना सब देखने के बाद हम क्या conclude करते हैं that an object can be made from different material. Yes, see to it properly. An object can be made from different material. What it means? An object just like a spoon. Okay, take this is a spoon, so this spoon can be made from wood, this spoon can be made from metal, this spoon can be made from plastic. So wood, metal and plastic, these are material. Okay, and from the next line says a single material can be used for different object. So यहाँ पे था एक स्पून जो था ये बना था वुड से, ये बना था प्लास्टिक से, ये बना था मेटल से. नेक्स्ट लाइन है एन ऑब्जेक्ट कैन बी मेड फ्रॉम एंड सिंगल मटेरियल कैन बी यूज फॉर डिफरेंट ऑब्जेक्ट्स. सो सिंगल मटेरियल मीन्स वुड. सो वुड कैन बी यूज फॉर मेकिंग चेयर, wood can be made for used for making door, wood can be used for fuel. Okay, yes, so you can see here one material is used for many objects. Okay, yes, then an object can be made from two or more material. Okay, मतलब एक कोई ऑब्जेक्ट है वो सिर्फ एक ही मटेरियल से नहीं हो सकता है, वो दो या दो से ज़्यादा मटेरियल से बना हो. ओके, so just in case of chair, okay, in case of chair like it is made from wood plus metal. Okay, see the example of a vehicle. Okay, so if you have a vehicle, okay, so these vehicles are made from metal. Okay, then plastic, then rubber. Okay, ऐसा कभी नहीं होता है कि एक ही मटेरियल को यूज़ करके पूरी की पूरी व्हीकल बन जाए. ओके, सो टू और मोर materials are used to make them. Okay, like if you talk about their tire, they are made from rubber. If they are the seats are made from this plastic and fiber. Their body, upper body is made from metal. Okay, yes, then all these things whatever we saw, all these things whatever we saw, these are objects and or we can say the material. Okay, and this material can be categorized into natural and non-natural or man-made. Okay, so first of all let's see the definition of this material. Okay, so what is material? A substance or a thing which is used for making different object. Okay, just like wood, take the example of wood. So this wood is used for making chair, this wood is used for making bed, this wood is used for making toys. Okay, so a substance is being used for making different objects. Such substances will be called as a material. Okay, so जो भी substances से यूज करके दूसरे ऑब्जेक्ट्स बनाए जाते हैं बहुत सारे, उसको बोलेंगे मटेरियल. ओके, yes, then the material are of two type, that is a naturally occurring material and then the man-made. Okay, so whatever are the material, okay, so the material which occur in nature are called naturally occurring material. Okay, and the material which do not occur in nature, those are called non man-made, or those material which are made from which is made by man with by using two or more natural material. समझ में आया? जो नॉन नेचुरल मटेरियल है लाइक कार इज नॉन मैन मेड. ओके, इट इज़ नॉन नेचुरल. ओके, कार इज नॉट नेचुरल and is not natural, it is man made. Okay, and car is made by using two or more natural material, like it is it is being used by metal, then fiber, okay, plastic, then rubber, okay. So metal, this rubber, what are these are natural, okay. Yes. Then materials can be grouped by their properties, we will say later this, okay. Then important properties of materials. So as we discussed earlier that an object can be made from different an object can be made from different material, okay. So just like a spoon can be made from wood, it can be made from metal, it can be made from plastic, okay. Yes, but not everything can be made from every material, okay. But from wood it cannot be made everything, just like you cannot make your shirt with a wood, you cannot made wood you cannot use your wood to made something like a pen, okay, like writing pen, okay. Ink cannot be made from wood, okay. Yes. Then okay, yes. Then your cloth cannot be used to make utensils, bartan, your cloth cannot be used a body of car, your cloth cannot be used for other many purposes, okay. Yes. So what we can say that use of material is depend on its property, जो भी मटेरियल हैं उनके प्रॉपर्टी के बेस पे उनका यूज़ होता है. जैसे अगर कोई मेटल है तो उसका इसमें हार्डनेस होती है, इसमें जो प्रॉपर्टी होती है उसकी वजह से उसको यूज़ किया जाता है. जैसे जो व्हील का टायर है वो रबर का होता है, और रबर वो की क्वालिटी ऐसी होती है कि ताकि उसको टायर में यूज़ किया जाता है, ओके. यस. देन we come to the important properties of material, like the first property is appearance, okay. So the material, every material look different from each other, like mud is look different from wood, then wood look different from plastic, then plastic look different from copper, and copper look different from aluminum. But even though they look different from each other, there are some similarity in them. How? We will see that. If you see, if you cut them, okay, if you cut this mud, wood, plastic, copper, aluminum, so you will see that in copper and aluminum, when you cut them, okay, suppose this is your aluminum and this is your copper, when you cut them, so you will see a shining appearance, okay, in copper and aluminum, but this shining appearance you will not get in plastic, wood, okay. So we can say that this material can be categorized into two category based upon their appearance in luster and non-luster. Luster, those material who have shining appearance, non-luster who do not have shining appearance. So luster like this and non-luster like this, okay. Yes. So the special, what we call as a luster, okay. Then the special kind of shine प्रेजेंट अ नेचुरल मटेरियल, जो भी नेचुरल मटेरियल होते हैं अगर उनमें शाइनिंग है, ओके, अगर वो पहले से शाइनिंग है या उसको कट करने के बाद शाइनिंग है, और शाइन अपीयर व्हेन दे आर फ्रेशली कट, और सैंड पेपर जब उसको सैंड पेपर से रब करते हैं देन अगर उसमें शाइनिंग आ रही है देन इट विल बी कॉल्ड एज अ लस्टर, ओके. Okay, and then this property is found in those substances, those we will call as a lustrous material, okay. Yes. So yes, like the substances which have a shining appearance when they are cut, okay, then they will be called as a lustrous material, okay. Yes. Then many materials, okay, almost all solids, okay, metal, they are luster, okay. Yes, except gold, okay, they have okay, all metal have silver color luster, silver or white color luster, okay. But in case of gold and copper, okay, the gold has a yellow color luster and copper has reddish brown color luster. मतलब कि जो शाइनिंग है जो बाकी मेटल में होती है वो ग्रे कलर की शाइनिंग आती है, लेकिन जो गोल्ड है उसमें जो शाइनिंग है वो येलो कलर की होती है, और जो कॉपर है उसमें रेडिश ब्राउन कलर की शाइनिंग आती है। ओके, यस। देन ओके, ऑलमोस्ट ऑल लिक्विड, ओके ओके, जो लिक्विड होता है, ओके, जो लिक्विड होता है उसमें जो एक मर्क्यूरी होता है, लिक्विड मर्क्यूरी, ये एक्चुअली मेटल है। ये जो मर्क्यूरी जो लिक्विड है ये शाइनिंग होता है। ओके, और गैसेस जो होती हैं, लगभग ऑल गैसेस, ऑलमोस्ट ऑल गैसेस, दे आर नॉन लस्टर। ओके, यस। देन नेक्स्ट इज hardness. Okay, yes. So when you press a foam, you will see that it will get pressed. Okay, but when you press a piece of wood or a piece of stone, it will not get pressed. Okay, जब आप एक फोम को प्रेस करेंगे, एक वुड को प्रेस करेंगे और एक स्टोन को प्रेस करेंगे, तो यू विल फाइंड दैट ये जो फोम है ये प्रेस हो जाएगा, ठीक है, दब जाएगा, कुछ उसमें कुछ डिप्रेशन आ जाएंगे, लेकिन जो वुड है और जो स्टोन है इसमें डिप्रेशन नहीं आएगा। ओके, यस। सो हम क्या कहेंगे, हम कहेंगे कि ये जो है ये सॉफ्ट है और ये जो दोनों है ये हार्ड है। ओके, क्योंकि ये प्रेस नहीं हो रहा है। ओके, बट अभी वुड में और स्टोन में हम कैसे फाइंड आउट करेंगे कि ये दोनों में हार्ड कौन है। ओके, सो व्हेन वी विल रब विथ ईच अदर, ओके, व्हेन वी विल रब विथ ईच अदर, सो एक कोई सब्सटेंस होगा जिसका सरफेस पे स्क्रैचेस आ जाएंगे। सो जिसके सरफेस पे स्क्रैचेस आ जाएंगे, जैसे कि अगर वुड को और स्टोन को एक साथ रब करेंगे तो जो वुड है उस पर स्क्रैचेस आ जाएंगे। सो हम बोलेंगे कि ये जो है जिस पे स्क्रैचेस आ रहे हैं ये सॉफ्ट है, और जिस पे नहीं आ रहे हैं, जिसके वजह से स्क्रैचेस आ रहा है, वो हार्ड है। ओके, यस। सो सेम थिंग इज रिटन हियर, when the surface of two different material are rubbed against each other, then the surface यानी stone, okay, then the surface which scratches is said to be hard, and this property is called hardness. Okay, and the surface which get scratch यानी कि जो wood थी जिस पे scratches आ गए थे, so वो wood हो जाएगी soft. Okay, are you getting it? Yes. So just like diamond, so the among all substances diamond is the hardest substance, and among all जितने भी diamonds हैं उनमें से जो black diamond है that is the hardest one. Okay, and next from the next to diamond the glass are hardest. Okay, glass, so सबसे hardest क्या होगा, diamond, वो भी ब्लैक डायमंड, फिर उसके बाद वो ग्लास। ओके, लेकिन इसीलिए जो ग्लास है वो कम हार्ड है डायमंड से, इसीलिए जो डायमंड होता है वो ग्लास पे स्क्रैच कर सकता है, और इसीलिए इसको ग्लास को कटिंग करने के लिए ब्लैक डायमंड का यूज होता है। ओके, यस। देन अगर हम सॉफ्ट की बात करें तो सॉफ्टेस्ट जो सब्सटेंस होता है वो होता है टैल्कम पाउडर, TLCUM powder. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, yes. So this talcum powder is made from soapstone. Okay, it is a kind of material, rock जैसा एक material होता है, so जिससे ये powder बनता है, ये काफ़ी soft होता है. Okay, yes. Then we will see the next thing, that is soluble and insoluble. So okay, so you must have seen that whenever you take a glass, you take some water and you put some sugar and salt, you will see that they got disappear after some time. Okay, what it does it mean? Okay, it mean that this salt or sugar have get dissolved in this, they have mixed in the water. Okay, yes. So we will say that this salt and sugar are soluble. Okay, so we can say that the substances which dissolve in water are called soluble, and the substances which do not dissolve in water are called insoluble. Okay, yes. Then the solubility of solid substances. So most of the solid, ज़्यादातर जो solid हैं वो water में dissolve नहीं होते हैं, but okay, but like sugar, salt and washing soda, these are some solid which get dissolved in water. Okay, और वहीं पे just like metal, stone, mud, sand, wood, plastic, these are some kind of uh, solid which do not dissolve in water. Okay, yes. Then solubility of liquid, जो लिक्विड है उसमें से क्या क्या है जो वाटर में मिक्स हो जाता है, जिसमें वाटर में सॉल्युबल होता है. ओके, so the liquids like lemon juice, alcohol and vinegar, these dissolve in water and they are called miscible liquid. Okay, liquid which dissolve in water are called miscible liquids. So the liquid like alcohol, the liquid like lemon juice, the liquid like vinegar, they got dissolved in water and they are called miscible. Okay, and on other side, the liquid like coconut, most of the oil, coconut oil, petrol, diesel, kerosene, okay, they do not dissolve in water and they are called immiscible. Okay, so just add immiscible. Okay, immiscible liquid. Okay, yes. Then solubility of gases. Okay, so most of the gases like nitrogen, hydrogen, carbon monoxide, they do not dissolve in water. Okay, they do not dissolve in water, but the oxygen and carbon dioxide, they dissolve partially. Some of them, some part of them is get dissolved in water. Okay, वो पूरे के पूरे डिजॉल्व नहीं होते, लेकिन कुछ पार्ट उनका जो वाटर में है वो डिजॉल्व हो जाता है. कौन? CO2, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड ऑक्सीजन O2. ओके, यस. और दिस इज द रीजन. ओके, दिस इज द रीजन, दिस इज द रीजन, this is the reason the oxygen, some of the oxygen they got dissolved in water, and that is why the animal which live in water, they are able to breathe it, they are able to take the oxygen, just like we breathe and we take the oxygen. So similarly the living organism like fish and some other turtle and other animal, okay, living organisms which live in water, they get oxygen from the water. Okay, they get oxygen from the water which is dissolved in it, in that. Okay, तो जो भी पानी में जानवर रहते हैं, ओके, सो उनको ऑक्सीजन कहाँ से मिलता है? जो भी ऑक्सीजन पानी में घुला हुआ होता है, डिजॉल्व हुआ होता है, उससे वो लोग जो ऑक्सीजन है वो एक्सट्रैक्ट कर लेते हैं. ओके, यस. Then CO2. Okay, so whatever since you know that the CO2 are used in photosynthesis by the plants, okay, to make their food. So this, when this CO2 it got dissolved in water, it got dissolved in water. So the plant which live in water, they use this CO2, they use sunlight, okay, to prepare their food and they survive. Okay, yes. Okay, so that's all for today. You have some question? uh, Define immiscible liquid. Write about materials, like what is material, the types of material, man-made and natural. Then define what are man-made, what are natural. Okay, so define two properties of material. So we learned today two properties, that is appearance and then the hardness. Okay, and write about them. Then how soluble gases are helpful in living organisms. How the soluble gases, it means the oxygen, how oxygen is helpful, how CO2 which is soluble, how it is how it is helpful. Okay, yes. Then what you learned in today topics, do not just write about uh, sorting of material, write in detail what you learned, material, non okay, then types of material, okay, then all these things. So write about 4 5 lines, okay. Yes, so thank you so much. Stay fit, stay healthy, keep studying. Thank you so much.